Hello guys, welcome to day 6 of the Kids Weekend Code Lab. So today we're going to be learning plugins, and I'm Kosi, your web developer. So our objectives for today, we'll learn about WordPress.org, XAMPP, WinRAR, also understand how to install and use them. We'll learn about plugins, how to install and activate plugins. Then we'll do a demo using some useful plugins like Elementor and Smosh. So first, what is WordPress.org? It's a free self-hosted software that you download and install to create and manage websites. It requires installation on a web server. So we already said that we already know what WordPress is, but then this WordPress.org is the one that you'd have to download. You have to install it in your system. The one we're using before, you don't have to do that. So you need to install this one, and because of these plugins we're going to learn, we'll be using this particular WordPress. So this is an image of WordPress. This is the logo rather of WordPress. So installing WordPress.org, you enter download WordPress.org on your web browser. Then you click on this button here. So now let's go over to downloading WordPress. So click here. So once you enter download WordPress.org, you just come and click over here and you click on this button here. I already have all this on my system, so I would not be downloading it. I'm just showing you how to do that. Then after that, we'll move on to what we have on our slide. What is XAMPP? So XAMPP stands for Cross-Platform Apache, MySQL, PHP, and Perl. So cross-platform basically means that you can use XAMPP on any kind of system. You can use it on your Windows, on your Mac, on your Linux systems. Then Apache is the web server. Then MySQL is the database. PHP and Perl is is the code rather, or that runs your WordPress for you, but their languages actually. So this XAMPP is a tool that provides a local web server environment for testing and developing web applications. So what this XAMPP does is just, this WordPress we're going to be using now, you need to actually host it. It has to be live and all. So instead of doing that whole hosting, buying a hosting service, you can just use XAMPP, and then you can run everything you want locally. So you don't need to pay for those hosting service yet, unless you want it to be live. You now do that. But this XAMPP, you just run your applications on your computer. You don't need a Wi-Fi actually. Just do everything locally. Then sometimes that we've heard web server. So web server acts as a gateway, receiving requests from users and sending back the requested page to the user. So let's say now that you actually set something on your browser. That web server will go and get that thing you're looking for and send it back to you. Then a database is an organized collection of data stored electronically in a computer system. What this means is just that it stores your data for you. This is just basically what a database does. So this is the image of the XAMPP you're going to be installing. So why use XAMPP? XAMPP is free, you don't have to pay for it. Then it has an easy installation and setup. Then it works on various operating systems. Then it's also used to test web applications locally. As I said, you just need to test them locally instead of paying and hosting it online. So to install XAMPP, you enter download XAMPP. Then you click on this last button here. So now let's go and install XAMPP. Enter download XAMPP. Then you come over and click here. It will take you to this one. So once it takes you to this one, you just have to once it takes you to that one, you would see this one pop up. So once this pops up, you don't need to do any other thing. It's already downloading. What is WinRAR? So WinRAR is an application used to compress and decompress files. So you just shrink your files. You can also extract your files. This is an image of the WinRAR that we'll be downloading. Then why use WinRAR? It compresses files, as we said. Then it extracts files. Maybe you have a zip file and you want to extract what is inside. You can use WinRAR to extract it. Then it also secures files. You can secure your file using password in WinRAR. You can write password to secure your file. Then how to install WinRAR? You enter download WinRAR. Then you click on this latest one. If your own doesn't have latest one, you will now, well, I'll show you how to do that. So let's go over to download WinRAR. You type download WinRAR. You click on this. Then once you click on this will pop up. You're going to see this latest WinRAR version here. So you just have to click on this. But if it's not there, you can just come here, select the platform. If your own is Windows, if your system is Windows, whatever system you're using, just click on it. Click on the language that you prefer. Then it will now pop up here. So you can pick anyone. That is the latest one actually, and install it. So once you've installed your WinRAR, how to set it up? You go to downloads on your system. You click on it. That is the WinRAR that you've already installed. So you just click on it. Once you click on it, this message will pop up. You click on yes. Then the next step is to click on install. Click on OK and done, and then your WinRAR has been set up. So we've already seen how to download this. So let's use these tools together. So first off, you go to downloads on your system. You look for the downloaded WordPress. You right click on it. Then once you right click on it, this message will come out. You go to this WinRAR option here. Then click on extract here. Once you've extracted it, you go to that extracted file. You right click on the extracted file, then click on the cut option. It can be this symbol here, or it might just be a word cut. You click on that. Then you move over to your local disk on your system. So there will be an option of local disk on your system where you have your downloads and everything. So you just look for this XAMPP folder. Once you open the folder, you look for htdocs folder. So once you see that, you now paste that extracted WordPress there. Then after that, you search for XAMPP on your system. You open it. You start this Apache that is here. You click on the start button here. Then you also come over to this start button beside MySQL and you click on it. Then once you've done that, you click on the admin button beside MySQL. So you click on this so that will create a new database. After that, you click on the new option. You see this here once you've clicked on that admin button. Then this database will already be open for you. Then you now add your database name. You can add a name for your database. After that, you click on this create button. Once you've done that, you now go to your browser. You enter localhost/WordPress. So this WordPress here is going to be the name of your WordPress folder. That is the extracted WordPress folder. So whatever name you have there, if you renamed your own, this is what you're going to enter here. Then you select your preferred language. You click on the continue button. After that, you click on the let's go button, because a let's go button will pop up. Then you click on it. Then you fill the form. So this WordPress, the database name will be that database name that you've already created. You fill it in. Then the username for your database is root. So you just have to write root. There's no password. No, you have to leave everything here. The database host, that is localhost, is correct. table prefix, you leave it and click on submit button here. So after that, you see a run installation button, you click that, then you fill this form. So over here, you now come and click your site title. So whatever name you want to give your site, you type it in here. You add your username. Your name can be anything. If you want to use admin, you can use admin. Then you add a password, then add your email. So here you just leave this unticked and click on install WordPress. So once you've done that, you see a login link. You click on that to enter your username and password. So you enter the created username and password, click on the login button. So now we are going to now go over and use this, but as I said, I already have all this set up on my system. So we'll move on to what we have next. So if you want to sign in again, like maybe you've logged out of your WordPress account and want to sign in, so you have to open that XAMPP app. You click on Start Apache and MySQL. You now go over to your browser. You enter localhost /wordpress/wp-login.php. So you just enter all this in your browser. Then you fill in your login details. Click on the login button, and then always remember to stop this Apache and MySQL after using WordPress. So we're going to now go over to plugins that we have for the day. So what are plugins? Plugins are tools or add-ons that extend the features and functionality of your website. So this basically just means things that you add on your website. You can make your website like fun and simpler using plugins. So examples are Smudge and Elementor plugins. So these are images of some plugins. This is the WooCommerce plugin. This is Jetpack plugin. This is Yoast plugin. So this is the Elementor plugin. This is Ninja Forms and WP Forms and other types of plugins. This is Smudge plugin here. So why use plugins? You use plugins to add forms. So if you want to add form, you can look for a form plugin. Then to increase your website speed, so like Smudge plugin now basically helps to increase your website speed by reducing, or let's say giving your images all this lazy load feature. So we'll get to that later. To display photo galleries, maybe you want to do photo galleries, you can use a plugin for that. To add security features like the Jetpack plugin. To simplify your website creation, like an Elementor plugin. So now how to choose good plugins. So first of all, you choose a good plugin with ratings of 4 stars or higher. So you first look for a plugin that has 4 stars or 5. You check if it has active installation size, if people are actually installing this plugin. You check when it was last updated. Then you can look for well-known authors like WP Dev, this WP Forms or Automatic. You can also check the reviews before you install. So now Elementor plugin. Elementor plugin is a WordPress plugin that enables users to design websites using the drag and drop interface. So what you just have to do with an Elementor plugin is to drag whatever element you want and drop it wherever it is you want. It's a page builder, so it's used to building your page. If you want to build a particular page, you can just use Elementor plugin to do that. It has a free and a paid version. Then the best thing to use is Hello Elementor. Then the Smudge plugin, it compresses images. So once you compress your image, that means you can upload a big image, and then since you have Smudge, it will compress it. You'll be able to add it on your website. It resizes images and it improves the website speed. So now installing plugins. first step is to go to your dashboard. Once you're on your dashboard, you go to plugins, then on that plugin you see add plugin and you click on add plugin. The next step, you enter the name of the plugin you want to install on the search bar. So you see this, then you go over to this search bar and type whatever it is you're looking for. Then you can check if the plugin is a safe plugin. You can click on this more details and check everything. Then if you're satisfied with what you've seen, you click on this install now button. So let's go and install Elementor and Smosh plugin. So now I'll go over to my it's not on this browser. Go over to my dashboard here. So on these plugins, I'll click on add plugin. It has opened. So we'll search for Elementor. So now this is the one we want to install. So for us to check if it's a good plugin, we'll click on this more details. Okay, so we can see the rating, we can see when last was updated, we can see to see the reviews. You can come over here and see the reviews. Even your active installations, you can just see it here. So this is what I want to install and I'm satisfied with it, so I'll just click on this install button here. Let's see if we can be installing the other one while this one is installing. So we type Smosh here, click on enter and wait for it to load. So this is what we want to install, so we just click on install now here, then we wait for it to install. Now it has installed, so I'm going to move over to our slide. So we've installed both Elementor and Smosh plugin. So now how to use Elementor plugin. Sorry. First step, you have to go to dashboard, then you go to appearance and go to themes. So because it's Elementor, we're going to be using the Hello Elementor theme. So we're going to go and install it. You enter Hello Elementor theme on the search bar, so you type it here. After that, you click on install, then you click on activate. Then we'll go over to dashboard. We'll now go to pages, click on add page. Once it opens, we'll click on edit with Elementor. Then after that, we'll explore the interface. So this is basically the interface. We'll explore everything, the panel here and then our editor page. We'll drag and drop widgets, edit and style elements. Then we'll preview our work by clicking on this eye icon of here. Then you publish your work. You click on this place to publish your work. So now let's go and add Elementor plugin to our page. So we're going to go over to appearance, we'll go to themes, we'll click on add theme. So now we'll search for Hello Elementor. So we go to this install button and click on it. So we wait for it to install. Then we activate it. Now that we've done that, we'll go over to our installed plugin. So we did not activate it, so we just click on activate here for the Elementor plugin. So we just keep this skip and skip. So it's already creating a page for us to edit with Elementor. Well, let's load, then we'll go back and add the page ourselves. The Elementor is already active. We'll go to add page on our pages, so we'll add a page. Then we'll click on this edit with Elementor. Okay, so guys, that's open, and so this is our interface. So whatever you want, any widget that you want, you can just come here and search for it. You can click, you can drag it and add it there. So also, if you want to go back to WordPress, you click on this exit. If you want to add anything, you click here to add an element. Then to preview on tablets, see how it will be on tablets or mobile, you can click any of these. Then to preview your work, you click here, and you already know to publish, you click here. If you want to save, you could save anything you've done here. So now let's do something. So we just click on this container. Then as I clicked on this, the layout and everything popped up here. So if I want to style it, this is already a flexbox container, and this is the width, the minimum height. If I want to style it, I'll come over here to style it. Then I could give it on hover. If you hover and add anything, any change here, you would see the effects here. So I want to add an element, so I add heading. Sorry, I'll just delete this by right clicking on it. So I'm meant to drag and drop it here. So once you see this pink line, you can drop it there. That is where you want it to be. So you can come over here to edit whatever it is you want to edit. You can also do that here. So I'll just give this a, let me say, cat. Then I can come over, and I don't like the H2 heading style, I can come and click H3 or H4, whatever I want. Then I'll go to style and change the color by clicking on this text color, this button here. I'll go to this dark color and just select it. So wait for this to change so you see the change. Okay, then if you want to change the typography of this text, you can come and click on it here. If you want to change the weight, you want to transform it to uppercase, you just change it here, but I'll go back to default. Whatever it is you want to do, just come over here and do that. Now I want to add another element. I'll go to this plus sign and I'll drag this image here. So this is not what I want it to be. I'll delete this. Okay, delete this again. So now to change our image, we'll come over to this place. You see where there is choose image, you click on that. If you have any image you want to upload, you click on select files to upload your image. I have some image here already. Okay, I don't, so I'd have to select the image. So we'll just look for the image I want to add, and maybe it's this one. Okay, that's it. So we'll go back to select the image you want. So we just pick any of this image here. So these are flowers actually. So I just go over and add most of them. Maybe I'll add another one. So I'll select this one. I can come here and give it this. Okay, so I have to install a plugin for that. So we'll just change another image and select this one. Then if you want to style the image, you can come over here and style it. If you want it to have a full width, it should have a full width. So you can also come over here and duplicate it. So you click on this. This is the container housing all these things we just added. Then right click on it and click on duplicate. Duplicated this. You want to change the image, come over here and click on another image. Then if you want to delete this, just click on this and delete this. So now we would rename this to say sunflower, and this to snowdrop. Then since I want to add another widget, a button, I'll drag this and paste it here. Then I can style it. If I have a link, I'll just paste the link here. Then the styling for the button, you can give this a text color of, let's say, black. Then you want to give it a box shadow, you can give it a box shadow. But I don't want that, so just make this as 0. Right, that back to default. Then you can click on this hover so that when someone hovers over the button, it should have an effect. So let's say to have a red color on hover. Okay, so you can see it here. Then also a background color of so you see that when we hover on this button, it changes. So I can also duplicate this and paste it on the other one. And it's basically the same thing here. Then I can change the text here and write by. Come over here and do the same thing. So this is what you can do with Elementor plugin. So now to preview it, you can come over here to preview whatever we've done. So let's just go back over here first. Then we can click on publish. We want to publish it, or we can save this as a draft, but I don't want to publish it, so click on publish. We have to wait for it to do that. So it has published. So we'll go back to our WordPress. Go back to our dashboard. So this is still loading. So moving on to our slide. So how to view an Elementor page on your website. You have to go to dashboard, you go to appearance, then you see menus. You click on menus, then you add a menu name, you select the page that you want on this place that has pages. Then when you're done selecting the particular page you want to add, you click on save menu. So let's add our Elementor page to our website. So when we do that, we can actually view our Elementor page by clicking on this view here. You can click on view here to view it. So let's do what we just learned. So go to appearance, click on menus, wait for it to load. So we give this a menu name. You can just give it this menu one here. Display header. Then if you want it to automatically add pages, then you can click on this too. Then click on create menu first. So now this is the Elementor page we just did. So we select this one and add to menu. Then click on save menu. So now we've done that, we can visit our site here. Now this is the page we just added. So click on it and it will take us to what we just did. Okay, so this is what we did now, so that when you hover on it, you see those effects that we did. So we'll go back to our dashboard. So this is the preview which has finally opened. So moving on to our slide. Next thing is how to use Smosh plugin. So first you go to dashboard, you click on Smosh, then you click on begin setup. That is when this thing pops up, you click on begin setup. Then you toggle on automatic compression, you click on the next, toggle on super Smosh so that everything will smush. Then you click on next, toggle on exit metadata. This is just to remove extra data on the image. Then click on next, toggle on enable lazy loading, click on finish setup wizard. Then you go to media on dashboard, click on add media file. Then you upload the media you want. Then you now go to your page of interest, you upload the image there, you save or publish your work. Now let's use Smosh plugin on our page. So we'll go over. So since we didn't activate the Smosh, you just have to click on activate. So to activate, now that activated is on our dashboard. Now we click on it. So we click on begin setup, we click on next. Since this is already toggled on, click on next, next. So to compress full size images, you toggle this on, click on next. It's already enabled lazy loading. So this lazy loading means as your visitors on your site, the image wouldn't load till the person scrolls to that particular point. Then complete set. up. So now we've done that, we'll go over to our media, add media file. So whatever thing you want to add, you click here to add it. So with this much, you don't really see that difference, but if you have a big file, you can just select it and add it up here. Then go over to pages, any page you want to edit, you just click on edit, then you upload your image the normal way. So I don't have a big image here, so you wouldn't really see the difference with that. So that's how to use a Smosh plugin on your page. So now you're going to install Smosh and Elementor plugins and add to your page. And next time we'll be building our own mini website, our own mini web project, and publishing it. So thank you and see you next time. Bye.